Welcome, everybody, yet another episode of the Wrestling vs. the World podcast. If you're enjoying your day, sweet. If not, what the hell ever. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe I finally got this one done in time. But it's time to cover the entire week where the WWF in 1993 appeared on the Family Feud. Now, this was the rendition hosted by Ray Combs, so the format is not the same as what we saw last time with TNA and being hosted by Steve Harvey. Now, this had to have been from around the time of WrestleMania 9, possibly before it, because some references they had here. But the game is still the same with the main concept, saying that you have to earn 300 points for your team total to make it to Fast Money. But now they've got a twist here. So you got 5 rounds of the bullseye round at the beginning, where each member of each team goes against each other, one-on-one, to try to earn money. So both teams start with $5,000. Then each round you gain $1,000 each for the possible prize. So $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000. However much money is earned, like banked at the end, that's how much the maximum you can earn for Fast Money. So it's not an automatic $20,000 thing here. So you got to add the money up. So the round is like you get asked the question, only give the top answer. So round number 1, you get asked, name something kids suffer from during summer camp. Between Macho Man and Shawn Michaels says homesickness, earns $1,000 because it's the top answer. Second round, Tatanka and Jimmy Hart name something associated with Judy Garland. Neither of them could answer Wizard of Oz. Jimmy Hart was struggling with it, so neither get $2,000. Round 3, Crush and IRS name a metal used to make earrings. IRS says gold, earns $3,000 for the heels. Big Boss Man and Rebo Man for round 4, name something famous. Name someone famous who used an axe. Rebo Man says Paul Bunyan, gets $4,000, and then Slick and Papa Shango, who has no face paint, name something parents send to their kids at college. Slick says money, $5,000. So the baby faces can win $10,000 if they get Fast Money, while the heels have earned a total of $13,000. Now you get to the casual game. Round 1, standard points. What was the last thing you bought that you couldn't afford? Tatanka got a strike for medical insurance, but that's technically understandable because wrestlers having the independent contractor status and everything. The babyfaces retain the round, heels fail to steal, so babyfaces earn 77 points. Round 2, now we get to double the points. What do you want to do what do you do when you want to blow off steam? Babyfaces score the win after heels once again fail to steal, and they earn 88 points, get to 165. Round 3, triple the points. Name any kind of station. The babyfaces get the entire clean sweep and retention of the round, winning 273 points, earning a total of 438. So that means the babyfaces can earn $10,000 for charity. But the rule also stands if they don't get 200 points, you get $5 a point for charity. Tatanka and Big Boss Man, unfortunately combined, only earned 85 points. So for their charity, they only earned $425. Not a strong start. Episode 2, start with Bullseye round, and the opponents are still the same. So Macho Man and Shawn Michaels and everybody else that I just listed. So the second episode, Bullseye round number 1 for $1,000. Name something that might slip under the cushions of the couch. Shawn Michaels earns $1,000 by saying coins. Round 2, name something that parents make their children do at least once a week. Nobody earns the points on this round, but says clean room, so nobody earns $2,000. Round 3, name something besides carriages that babies are carried in. Big Boss Man's, IRS backpack earns $3,000, which feels a little random. I would have said a stroller. Round 4, tell me something that you learned from sports that will help throughout your life. Nobody said cooperation, so nobody earns $4,000. And then round 5 at the end, name a place where you see an antenna. Nobody said rooftop, so nobody earns $5,000. So the babyfaces still sit at the standard $5,000, while the heels banked a total of $9,000. Tough one there. So round 1, name a place where you might hide money and forget all about it. Babyfaces steal the round from the heels and earn 59 points. Round 2 for double the points. Name the section of a newspaper in which you'd be shocked to see your name. Babyfaces retain the round after a failed steal from the heels and earned 186 points, so now they're up to 245. Round 3. Tell me something that people do if they stub their toe. The heels keep the round after a failed steal from the babyfaces and earn 258 points. And now you gotta get to round 4. Question only asked once, still triple the points. Name something that improves with age. Heels steal from the babyfaces to win 270 points and win the overall game with a combined total of 528. So the heels can now compete to go for $9 $9,000 in fast money. Both IRS and Shawn Michaels succeed, over 200 points, so $9,000 go to charity. Now you get to episode 3. Bullseye round number 1. When cooking, name something people add a dash of. Shawn Michaels earns $1,000 with saying salt. Macho Man was looking like a fool in this entire week. I'm sorry, you gotta say it. Round 2. Name somewhere families go almost every Sunday. Tatanka earns $2,000 by saying church. Alright. Round 3. Name something you buy by the bottle that can cost a little or a lot. Crush says liquor earns $3,000 for the Heat baby faces. Then you get to the tough one. Name someone associated with Julius Caesar. Neither Big Boss Man nor Rebo Man could ring in time for $4,000. The answer was Brutus. I don't think anybody knows that. And then the final one. Name something people spend months planning right down to the very last detail. Slick says wedding, $5,000. So the baby faces can compete for $15,000 while the heels only banked $6,000. Round 1. Your best friend might not want to tell you that you have dandruff. Name something else he might not want to tell you. Heels steal the round to earn 89 points. Round 2 for the double the points. What would you do if you had a party and one of your guests got very drunk? Heels also steal this round too to earn 190 points, so now they're sitting at 279. Round 3, triple the points. Name something you might do for a little old lady, and heels retain the entire round after the baby faces fail to steal at the end, earning 216 points, so now they win with a total of 495 points, and the heels can earn or go for $6,000. Shawn Michaels on his own earns 181 points. Rebo Man gives his first answer correct. They get past 200 points, so the heels win $6,000 for charity as well here. So yeah, it's not looking good for the babyfaces on this one. Episode 4, Bullseye round to start. Name something that could ruin a day at the beach. Shawn Michaels says rain, 1,000 points. Shawn Michaels is on fire during this whole week, isn't he? Round 2, name something people put in milk. Jimmy Hart says chocolate, 2,000 for the heels. Now, name something police are criticized for doing. Brutality, IRS earns $3,000. And no, the Big Boss Man was not on the other side of this question. Question 4, name a kind of port. Big Boss Man says seaport, $4,000 for the babyfaces. And then at the end, round 5, name an occupation which hangs its diploma in its office. Papa Shango says doctor, 5,000 points again now for the heels. So, babyfaces have banked $9,000, and the heels can earn $16,000 for charity. Now you get to the main game as well. Round 1. When you were a naughty child, where did you go to hide from your parents? Babyfaces steal the round from the heels to earn 69 points. Giggity. Round 2, double the points. We asked 100 men. Name an excuse a girl uses to not invite you in after a date. Heels retain the round after babyfaces fail to steal, earning 146 points. And then round 3, triple the points. 100 men as well on this one. Name something you buy in a men's store that you don't have to try on. Babyfaces steal the round from the heels to earn 258 points, winning the game with 357. So, fast money for the babyfaces for $9,000. Slick and Big Boss Man do win this one with 235 combined points, so another $9,000 go to charity. Now you get to the 5th and final episode of this entire experience. Bullseye round number 1. Name a reason people stay at a job even if it's a dull job. Shawn Michaels says money, 1,000 points to the heel. Macho Man just cannot get out of the starting gate. Round 2. Tell me something young children like to jump on. Neither Tatanka nor Jimmy Hart said the bed, so neither earned $2,000. Jimmy Hart thought it was a trampoline, which was a viable option. Tatanka couldn't think of anything. God, Tatanka, does Tatanka not have kids or something? Round 3, name something a really strict mom might not like about her son's appearance. Crush says hair, $3,000. Now, this odd one. Round 4, they asked 100 married women, tell me something that you still ask your mother advice about. Neither Big Boss Man nor Rebo Man said health problems, so neither earned $4,000. Big Boss Man said sex. What married woman asked their mother for sex advice? Really? And then the final round. Name something that sticks to you on a muggy day. Slick says clothes, $5,000. So, babyfaces can earn $13,000 from fast money for charity, while the heels are stuck at $6,000. So they only earned $1,000 there. Round 1. Name something you might overdo, which gives you a headache. Heels retain the round after a failed steal by the babyfaces, earning 58 points. Round 2, double the points. Name something specific that people punch. Heels retain the round after a babyface has failed to steal the round again. So the heels earned 164 points. Now they're at 222. And then triple the points for the round 3. Who do you want to never see the results of your IQ test? Heels retained the entire round. Once again, failed steal, earning 267 points, winning the game with 489. So fast money for the heels for $6,000. Unfortunately, IRS and Shawn Michaels only earned 190 points at the end, so they only earned $950 for charity. So therefore, at the end of it all, for charity, the baby faces for these 5 episodes combined only earned $9,425 for charity, and the heels earned $15,950 for charity. So 3 games where teams succeeded in fast money, and 2 where they couldn't quite do it. So yeah, it feels weird looking back on the Ray Combs era. Nothing against Ray Combs, but like these format changes that they had, especially when you get used to seeing how the game is for the Richard Dawson era, and especially for Steve Harvey, because they're pretty much the same thing, just with HD graphics and everything. You're used to that style, where it's like multiple rounds, no bullseye, no extra gimmicks or anything. And even the fast money had their time restricted, like 15 seconds for the first player, 20 seconds for the second. Nowadays it's 20 for the first and 25 for the second. It feels weird to see these different gimmicks thrown into the game. I get it, they're trying to refresh the game and everything, and I think they brought this back up later on in different games or different years. But it's just like, I don't know. The bullseye thing just felt a little off. Even if the standard format just looks standard to everybody, at least it's one that still is the staple of the game and everybody's used to. But I mean, I do like Ray Combs. It's still a massive shame what happened at the end of his life. Rest in peace to him, by the way. But yeah, now we've covered 2 different versions of like an entire week for Family Feud, the TNA and WWF games. Next week, folks, we're finally getting out of the whole game show era. I think there might be one episode game show related still soon coming up. But next week, we are looking at the Hitman Hart Wrestling with Shadows documentary. That means I have to cover the freaking Montreal Screwjob, which is overly discussed. If you enjoyed today's episode, folks, please remember, leave a like, subscribe with the bell turned on, and listen to this on YouTube, or follow if you're listening to this podcast on any other service that this podcast is available on. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. Thanks for listening, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and good day, everybody.